What's up, guys? So a while back I purchased a 2003 YZ450F, and I put some money into it, and this is the finished product of it. So if you see my previous video, you would have seen what it looked like before. I don't have the skills to cut and paste with my phone to what it looked like before, but go ahead and take a look back, see what it was when I bought it. But I did this to it. I'll try to go over everything and not forget stuff. So first of all, I picked up some black plastics from UFO Plastics. I think they're about like 90 bucks or so. And I also had these graphics laying around from other bike I had. So I ended up putting these on. It might narrow the buyer based on what it looks like, but it went with the theme of it. And I've always been a fan of Brian Deegan, and back in the day when they were riding. Sun rides now, so I thought, I'll throw these on. I added new tires on it, brand new tires. Now the budget, I paid 1,300 bucks for this bike. I figured maybe 200 bucks I'm good, but I went way over that. So I did brand new tires on it. The plastics also, it had a water pump leak down here. So I had to take this and replace the whole water pump bearing and seals and gaskets all around this whole casing here. To have someone do it, it was going to be so expensive. So I ended up doing it myself. Had to put a new motor mount bolt there. Now I'd like to say, when buying these used bikes, think about, especially if you're trying to resell them like me, it's going to cost you money if you got to do any major fixes, and you don't want to put more money into it than what it's worth, which is pretty much kind of what I did. There's a lot of bikes out there like this, better shape. Well, I don't know necessarily better shape, but there's tons of bikes out here this year for around this price range, so it's going to be really hard to sell it. So someone's going to have to see the value in all the work that I did to it. Let me show you what else I did. So after the seals, the plastics, the tires, I had this. This started leaking on me, this carb, and so I had to go take it in. I tried to do it myself, clean it, but it wasn't happening. So I ended up having to replace, I think, the boot here, all the seals, jets, and then they split this, and they also rebuilt the whole carb, like the whole thing. That cost, man, with parts and everything, like 365 bucks. Really expensive. And it would have been more than that, but the bike fell over and busted something on here, so he was like, hey, I can replace it, I'm so sorry, or I give you a discount on your parts for your other stuff. I said, yeah, just give me the discount. So that was expensive too. Grips, I bought some, like the clamp-on grips didn't work, so I bought these Renthal to go with the Renthal bars. They were pretty cheap. Minor stuff, a hose right here. So I think it was like 10 bucks, 12 bucks, so $10. It was like $12, $3. Let's say 15. Plastics, another 85 or 90. So I'm into that like 100. Oh, air filter too. Picked one of those up down there. So that's, let's say 125 so far. Plus this, 375. I'm at for 500 bucks. Tires, 250 bucks. 6, 7. Oh, let's see, probably now 8. Oil change, filter, and everything. Seals down there. That was another, I think, say 100 bucks plus my time. So I'm into this thing probably $2,100, but it's like, it rips. It's an awesome bike. I'll try to start it up real quick. I got these shoes on, so it's gonna hurt my foot, but we'll see if I can do it. Now it should start easy, being rebuilt and everything. Let's see how it goes. is easy to start. That time I didn't even give it any gas. It took 3 kicks. It probably would have took less, but my foot with these shoes on, it just hurts it. But that's the finish on it. I think it turned out pretty good. I'll have to look at the previous videos. It had a lot of stickers on it. It looked cooler and faster and needed less work. It looked like that, but it needed some stuff. And I don't like selling stuff to people that may have an issue. Now I'm probably gonna lose money on it. Hopefully break even. I got it listed for $2,600. If someone sees the value, knows the bike, they'll buy it. But it's gonna be a little bit harder possibly, but it is a good time. We're in April now, so people are gonna start riding a lot more. But I wanted to do all this extra stuff. The carb, I could have got away with just shutting the fuel off on it. It wouldn't have leaked. But then it would have leaked on someone else. The tires, I didn't have to replace the tires, but I did it anyways. I thought worst case scenario, at least I'll have the bike and I could ride it. And pretty much after selling all the bikes that I sold and the money I made off those, this is like a free bike for me. But that doesn't take away of the total cost of it. So we're looking at it as if it was a total cost to somebody that was buying a bike, not someone who made some money and was able to roll into the bike. So that's it. What I learned from this purchase is go with what you know. If something's leaking, if it hasn't been ridden, if it needs tires, put all that, take all that into consideration. And I think I say this a lot. Don't buy with your emotions. I seen this and I was like, oh, it looks cool. It rides good. Man, it's $1,300. I mean, how bad could it be? Right? Well, it wasn't bad. It's been rebuilt top to bottom, but it cost me a lot of money. And if I didn't have that money, I've been riding around with a water pump leaking, a carb leaking, and then, hopefully something worse doesn't happen. So just keep that in mind if you're out there trying to buy something. You might save some money here, but you're going to spend some money there. So that's it on this. I'm not touching anything else on it unless something else goes haywire on it. I have it posted. I have it listed. I have the low ballers messaging me. And also what I like to do is if somebody is, let's see. Also what I like to do is when I'm selling something, is pretty much everyone's going to say $2,000, $2,000. I take pictures of bikes that are $2,000 and I send those to them. Hey, if you want to spend $2,000, here's some of the bikes for $2,000. And a lot of times they're not in this type of shape. They need work, they need carb work, stuff like that. So I kind of get rid of those low ballers by saying, here you go. And in turn, maybe they're a mechanic. Maybe it'll help them out. So they can't really be mad at me unless they're weirdos, which there are weirdos out there that get mad when I send them those. I'm just trying to help you, just trying to show you the quality of bike for $2,000. And maybe it's closer, maybe it's something that you know about or that you can work on. It'll save you some money. So that's what I've learned. That's what I do. That's how I sell them. Thanks for watching. And on to the next one. I got a KX125. I got some stuff coming in. I think it's going to be pretty cool. And as always, God bless. Well, I'll see you later, 450. I always say I'm not going to buy another one, but I probably will.